Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we have excitement here. Boogie Gopher Club copyright strikes because I put in videos on our channel with commentary. They can't take it apparently, so therefore copyright strikes have been commenced. And of course, I will show you what's happening. Now, this company that I've been backing for a while, Miracle Cash and More is the company. Boogie Gopher Club, aka Cashflow NFT, is where you buy the NFTs. And then they made promises of what the company would do. So notice the intro's a little bit different, but we have to talk, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, the videos are down, but yet to be determined as to what's going to happen, because we're still going to talk about lacking of what they talked about a year ago, 8 months ago, 6 months ago. And on their channel, they only have their videos that go back 6 months, 7 months. We'll review all of that. So come along for the ride, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in Miracle Cash and More, Boogie Gopher Club, NFT, which is backed by Miracle Cash and More, we're going to talk. I'm going to talk. Leave your comments down below. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and please share the videos, because you never know who you're going to be able to help. And we're talking about a crypto project, in case you haven't heard of this before. I will not have a link down below in the description to buy an NFT in this one. What I will have down below are links to videos where you can get updates from 5 months ago, 3 months ago, 1 month ago, 4 months ago, where you can see what they were talking about then, and you can hear directly from Hakan and Micah when they were talking about what the project is going to do. Now, it's a crypto project. It's straight new. But that doesn't mean when you have tangible items such as stores that you can open, an exchange allegedly, and you're supposed to put in ATM machines, point of sale machines, and you've been collecting money on the NFTs. 1,488 NFTs in the UK. Almost 1,400 of them have been sold. They were $5,000. You guys can do the math yourself just on that MFA by itself. And then there's other countries such as France, Spain, UK, Benelux, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Amsterdam. So just think about it. Stores in Cyprus, Amsterdam, some more supposed to come, but that is Miracle Cash and More. Those are tangible items. A store can open, an exchange can be made, you can have ATMs, point of sale systems. All those should be starting to be in place now after a year goes by. Somewhere, you would think. Especially when you have evaluations of billions of dollars by some professor, and now it's under review from Ernst & Young. No reporting from Ernst & Young yet, but I will say this. A company that has 5 stores and nothing else, I don't know how it's worth billions of dollars. But that's yet for you to determine here, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get into this, shall we? Here's the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the all notification bell. Only less than 10% of people receive a notification when I upload a video of all subscribers. Now, notice we have members here on the right-hand side. They show them now here on YouTube. And notice the join button. Please join if you would like to be a member of the channel. You receive special messages under the community tab. You also receive 1 or 2 videos per month. You also can join me on Wednesday night live stream where members only can be in the chat room, and members can join me on any live stream as well and discuss any subject matter that they would like. That is part of being a member of the channel, and make any suggestions. And of course, there's many, many other things that we can do. Now, let's get into the situation at hand. Here is the Boogie Gopher Club YouTube channel. Here is what they just broke out today. Corporate update call 6/7/2023, June 7, 2023. What do you think happened on this call? Well, here's what happened. They recorded the call and made it a premiere, which means the chat room is live, but the video itself is not live. It acts like a live stream, but it's recorded video. Recorded and edited video that they ran during a premiere means you can be in the chat room, they can be in the chat room, but the live feature is not really, because since it's recorded, you can't ask questions and then they respond on screen. You know how we do our live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know, so if somebody wants to ask a question, we can respond live. We don't have to make stuff up, right? So notice I said make stuff up. So here's what we do with this. Notice it goes back 6 months ago. Apparently, I guess that's the latest video. I don't know. Live stream wise, oh, here goes something 6 months ago. Corporate update, November 19th. I'm going to have a link to this one right here so you can see that is 8 months ago, because this is June 7th. This is 8 months ago, and since it's still there before they take it down, read what they're saying and listen to what they're saying and watch what they're saying in this video 8 months ago. All right? And then start going back. So that's nice. I found that. So there'll be a link for that down below in the description. You can go check it out yourself. Now, here's the situation at hand. Here it is. Some of your videos have been taken down from YouTube. Hi, Stop Struggling Now. Due to a copyright takedown notice that we received, we had to take down the following videos from YouTube. Boogie Gopher Club NFT Reality, because the first 10 to 15 minutes of that video, I was talking about their DCF, which I do not agree with. They want to tout it as something special with only having not even 5 stores open. I don't want to tout it as something special. Ernst & Young is reviewing their numbers. All right, I'm going to probably show what some of their numbers look like on the screen. They're in the billions of dollars. So for instance, today they announced Spain NFTs are worth over $2 billion. The Benelux NFT over $1 billion. The UK NFT over $3 billion. The Germany NFT, over $3 billion. I want to know from you guys, you know, the guys out here that are investors, entrepreneurs, how do you determine what the value of a company is worth? Please let me know in the comments down below what you figure is a barometer for how much a company is worth. And we'll go from there. Now, let's get back into this, shall we? Notice also the Miracle Cash and More NFT corporate call from 5/13/2023. part 1 and part 2. I made 2 separate ones. It was the Benelux NFT Corporation. There's actually, yep, 2 parts because I did a 3 as well. But anyhow, here we are with part 1, part 2. So they gave me these 3, which also, in case you guys don't understand, if you're on YouTube doing these takedown notices, yes, he did, all fairness, Micah did reach out to me Monday the 5th, and he said, hey, your discussion about the DCF I don't feel is appropriate. Guess what? I'm about to do that, my explanation of the DCF again. Since it's been taken down, you guys let me know if it's inappropriate, and you should take down that video. And maybe he might even have said all the videos. I don't remember, but anyhow, doesn't even matter. Now, then I wake up. I didn't even check my emails yesterday, so I don't know if this was from yesterday or today. I wake up and I see this strike right here. Copyright strike. You have to understand, when somebody does a copyright strike, that could mean your whole channel's videos come down. All of them. They cancel your channel. All right? So I don't take this lightly when somebody does this. Granted, like I said, in all fairness, let's be fair. I did receive an email, in all fairness. But anyhow, that's not going to matter at this point. The videos are now taken down by YouTube because they said that that was their copyright, infringed on their trademark, and therefore, even though their calls are on a Zoom, that I'm a participant of, and hundreds of other people are participants of, that means, because they loaded it on their YouTube channel at Boogie Gopher Club, that it means you cannot show the Zoom call. Okay, fair enough. If that's how they want to play the game. We're going to play the game still explaining why things are missing from what they said 8 months ago. It's not going to change anything. Anybody that's a member of the Boogie Gopher Club who might want to ask a question cannot ask a question because you have to send an email in. They won't have live streams. They block you if you're on their social media platforms if you ask questions. That's not the sign of open and transparent. Oh, go check out that live video from November 17th. You might want to record it because they might take it down after they realize, hold on, we said a lot of stuff in here and none of that's happened. Especially in a 2, 3, 4, 5 month time frame. So you can look at it for yourself. Now, let's get into that video that I have. I don't really have much more to say, and the reason why is simply because this is what's happened. And a copyright strike, which could take down all videos that I've made over 5 years, because I'm talking about their DCF and giving critique and criticism of what they're doing. And of course, anything good we would announce, right? Like new stores, we put videos out for that. When we talked about other matters, such as, hey, sign up, join us. They're backed by a real world company that has license and regulations. We all love that. But anyhow, I'm going to end this because I get a little disgusted from this type of activity when you're out here promising things and then they don't happen and then act like, oh, why are you guys asking a question? Because you gave us your hard-earned money. The key word, people gave their hard-earned money and they can't ask questions. And you feel offended? Disgusting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check this out right now. But first, I got to show you one other thing before we do this. This right here is the video, the reality check. Look on the screen. This is their evaluation. I disagreed with it. I made that video, and now you're going to see that portion. I will not play their stuff. I'm going to play my stuff. All right? So we can still do whatever I want to do that way, but I'm going to abide by some of their rules for now, and we'll just see how this all plays out. But I ain't going to stop. You have people that I told to go into this program, and I said, hey, this is a good thing. So I told people to sign up to buy NFTs. So why wouldn't I sit here and tell people, hey, this is the update? Let's get into it, shall we? Benelux or UK, both are $10,000. Now, before we even start, this is in pre-construction mode. This is in development mode. Miracle Cash and More, which is what they're using as what the NFT is backed by, they literally have less than 5 or 6 stores. They literally have less than 0, as far as I can tell. No point of sale systems, no ATM machines have been placed. I cannot tell because they have not disclosed this information lately. It appears there could be 2 stores in Germany, 1 store in the Netherlands, possibly a second. There's a store, 3 stores in Cyprus, but Cyprus isn't an NFT held country. The UK NFT holders receive profits from 2 of the Miracle Cash and More stores in Cyprus. But year to date, no NFT holder, as far as I know, have received any profits, even though there's rumors. One other thing, when they run these Zoom calls, it is not open to the public. You cannot ask questions directly on screen. All those things I do not like personally. Now, we have put money into this program. We're not getting answers as I like them. I have been booted, of course, from their WhatsApp and from their Telegram groups because I'm asking questions as to if stores are open, why aren't NFT holders receiving their portion of alleged profits? Now, with all that said, full disclosure, I just want you to have something to think about. They have Zoom calls Monday through Thursday, noon Eastern Standard Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In fact, I will leave the link down below in the description so you can get those. On Friday, they just have a noon Zoom call. Now, a little anomaly. Instead of having a corporate update where people are allowed to ask questions, they generally have something called CWS, which I don't know what that stands for really. They will have an update on CWS group, and I'll probably put a link down below for that because there are a lot of NFT holders who have no way of getting information, don't know that there's a Telegram group, doesn't know that there's a WhatsApp group, doesn't know where to ask questions other than send things in via email. Now, that's another disclosure. So you guys can invest, do your own due diligence. If you want to put your money into this, you're going to have to try and figure out answers and information because they are not open, in my opinion. Now, the Zoom call information will be down below. Also, the CWS. Also, Boogie Gopher Club is on YouTube. All right. So far, there is no website for Boogie Gopher Club. There's also other updates from December, from November that is posted here that you can go back and see what they were expecting to do down the line. I have April's, I have March, I have May, and now we have May 22nd update with a new presentation talking about evaluations. These evaluations are all based on something called DCF. Investopedia can help us out. Let's go. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. You see this on the screen. Just so everybody understands what DCFs really are. You tell me that something is worth $5 billion. If you are an investor and somebody tells you my company is worth $5 billion, I'm not saying this is what Boogie Gopher Club NFT is saying. I'm giving an example. If I say you have a company and you tell me, Eric, my company is worth $5 billion, you know what's going to happen if you're an investor. You're going to say, okay, let me see your books. That's the first thing you're going to ask for. And if you come back and tell me a professor over here at some school told me that it's worth $5 billion, I'm going to tell you and look at you like with the stare on my face. In fact, why don't I just show you? I'd be looking like this. Huh? That's what we would be doing, ladies and gentlemen. We wouldn't be sitting here talking about a number. That's what's happening at DCF, as you may have read already, is nothing more than a valuation method used to estimate the value of an investment based on its expected future cash flows. Again, if somebody tells me my company's worth $5 billion, Eric, and I have 100 shares, and each of my shares, Eric, because I said it's worth $5 billion, that means all my shares are worth $5 million, $50 million. You're going to be like, are you smoking crack? You'd be like, okay, fine, you can believe whatever you want to believe. How much money are you making right now? And if they said, oh, we've made about $1 million this year, then you would say as an investor, where did you come up with this $5 billion assessment from? Oh, Eric, you know what I did? I said, I went over here and talked to these guys, and they said because of everything that we have in place, oh, you know, we're going to have we're going to have 1,000 stores in place, Eric. Okay, that's nice, but you don't right now. Oh, that's right. We're going to also have this new product coming out that we can put in stores, and we made some agreements with the store that has 2,000 locations. Okay, but that's not what it is right now. But the DCF allows me to evaluate a company based on stuff that doesn't even exist. I can tell you what I want. It's a pro forma, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So let's keep going. DCF analysis attempts to figure out the value of an investment today based on projections of how much money it will generate in the future. Okay, look, how much money they'll generate in the future. What is this? This is, I'm going to evaluate my company based on the future. That's very nice. You need to be on the stock exchange. You need to find individuals that's going to give you money, right? You guys know when somebody's doing a startup and they go, hey, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this, we're doing that. Then the person puts in their life savings in some instances, or people put in what they can afford to lose in other instances. And then the next thing you know, the startup goes bye-bye. But they tell people our evaluation based on the last amount people put in, we evaluated it at $10 million, and our shares was based on, we have a million shares. So they were based on $10 a share. All right? Now, next round, seed money, next round, series, they tell people, oh, because we did all of this, now our company's valued at $30 million. So now whoever wants to invest in our second round has to pay $30 a share. Okay, that's how startups work. That's fine. There's actually usually offices. There's usually actually people. They usually actually come online, answer questions, or discuss it amongst their group. What's going on? What's the latest thing? Fully kind of transparent. People are able to come by the offices and chill out. And if somebody promises you money, our startup is going, you've put in your shares at the $1 million evaluation, and we promise to give you some sort of commission or payouts because we already have stores or we already have people signing up. We'll give you a commission based on if you brought somebody else in. And that is happening, and your people are being brought in. You're allegedly opening up a store, and then people don't get checks after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, a year. Does a DCF really matter if they tell me the company's worth $5 billion? You tell me, ladies and gentlemen. Make the comments down below. Now, with that intro, now I'm going to play you their update because you have to put everything relative. And also, now, before I start getting a little more upset, how about this? Not only do we not have everything in place that I told you about, but I'm going to bring something else in. I'm going to talk about nodes, which would indicate a blockchain, which there's never been any discussion about you having a blockchain. And you do understand if you did have a blockchain, then everything would be on the blockchain and accessible from everybody based on the wallets. But so, once again, you can tell me you're going to open up some Phoenix. You can tell me you're going to have some nodes. You can tell me you're going to have another somewhat of a gas coin. You can tell me all this stuff, but you don't even have the first thing started. It sounds good as long as you need someone's money. So there's my rant. And this thing right here is going to be about 30 to 45 minutes if you want to watch it. Now, will I get banned? So be it. But the fact of the matter is, I've already been banned. And I'm not sitting here talking about you guys can just do whatever you want, say whatever you want. Nobody gets, and anybody that asks questions, you ban them and block them. That is not a good sign. That's like you're in the camp of banning books, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm speaking up because nobody else is, because everybody acts like a chump because they put money into an investment and they don't want to criticize their investments. That's part of investing. You criticize to make things better. Criticizing and then blocking people without answers gives you a different perspective, because now you're thinking, wait, you guys said you were going to do this in 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months comes by. Now you're telling me, oh, we have a problem. Okay. 3 more months goes by and you have no solution. And now you start telling me about we got something else new. Oh, yeah, this ought to get somebody a little heated. A lot of people. And yeah, I'm not going to some shish kumbah thing that you guys want to sell down in Miami, and you're not even paying out commissions, but yet you're somehow evaluated at billions of dollars. Come on. Once again, opportunities are for everybody. If you want to join in to the Miracle Cash and More, Boogie Gopher Club and all that, that's fine. I have a link down below, but I'm giving you guys the straight up front stuff. None of this kumbaya crap. All right. You have to think for yourself if you're an investor. You just can't go, oh yeah, I gave you my money and then everything you tell me from here on is BS. Nothing's happened that you said was going to happen 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago, but it's okay. Fully transparent. You're not. Okay. Let me stop. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know about that DCF. Let me know what you guys would think. Take away the DCF. If you're an investor, an entrepreneur, a money manager, hedge fund manager, just a regular old citizen that's none of the above, what do you think about an evaluation of something, what it should be, when it does not exist, when you don't make any money? Let me know what you think. Or what do you think about how much money should you make if you have an evaluation of billions of dollars? Let me know down below in the description. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why a lot of people are trying to make that passive income, extra streams of income. And there's millions and millions upon billions of dollars that people are putting their money into projects and programs, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, whether it's whatever. It could be watches that people hold for a few years and then try to resell at a higher price. There's a myriad of things that people are putting their money into because they need a return on investment. So when you give money out, you should expect a return if somebody says they're going to give you a return. So you would ask questions of, hey, how come there's no return coming? Those are valid points. And then when you say this is how we're going to create the return, and we say, hey, we don't see any of those things in place that you said you were going to do like a year ago, valid questions. And when somebody says we're going to ban you, that's not looking too good as far as what I can tell. And with all that said, let's keep doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't give up. There's always other places you can put your money into to get a return on investment that's just straight up solid and right now, such as dividend investing on the stocks. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.